Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Here he comes with the return. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I really like the 3rd down play. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Florida Gators offense will take the field for the first time. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working that left side now. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Pulls it in, it's Abrams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Gators have it with a first and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the... breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's loose. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. And the Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running. He'll try to take it back. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. QB draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Davidson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cyclones are on the move. On 1st down, running the read option to the right.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open. Give him 109 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. On the run, it's Pringle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Rush is on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Dances away. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Pringle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to move.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. He turns that loose down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big... Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense. And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Floyd. Got his man. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They go right back to him. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did